Check, baby, check, baby. 1, 2, 3, 4. Who is out there right now in TubeBuddy land? Let me hear from you. It's Owen Video logging in. And I got to tell you something, ladies and gentlemen. I want you to hear me on this. I want you to hear me on this. Can you hear me? Can you hear me, folks? Oh, I hear Bush babies. I hear Dr. Sten. I see Icaro. Am I saying that right? Icarot. David 3000. Ladies and gentlemen, I've got a secret for you. My future is so bright, I have to wear shades. Welcome to the TubeBuddy stream. I'm Owen Video, and today we're going to be talking about how to find and close sponsors for your channel. And I want you guys to really be paying attention to me today, because I am screaming this. I am screaming this from the top of my lungs. And you know what? YouTubers don't hear me. You don't hear me, okay? I am sitting in a giant house, okay? I'm in a 3-car garage. This is my house. We just moved in this house. I've got a Lincoln Navigator sitting in my driveway right now, with fully loaded, automatic everything, bling to the nines. I just bought my summer wardrobe. Now, I'm not really a clothes guy, but I have like a look that I have to maintain, okay? And yeah, no, it is. It's pretty. I've got plenty of air, and I got a fan back here, and I got 2 big doors I can open. But here's the reason I'm sharing that with you, okay? Because I do not have 100,000 subscribers. Obviously, I don't have 1 million subscribers. I am not a famous YouTuber, okay? What I am is a video marketing guy who loves to make video. And I'm a guy that knows how to attract sponsors to my channel. And when you are able to attract sponsors and then close them to sale, you will be in full control of your income. You'll be able to leave your job. For some of you, you'll never have to get a job. And this is what I'm teaching my kids right now. I am teaching my kids, right? So my kid's 12 years old. He's got a Nerf gun channel. He's kind of doing everything. He's kind of doing like some, I haven't got him into to focus on a niche yet, but he's kind of doing this stuff where he's like doing Nerf gun wars, which are great. He's editing them. They look awesome. And he's doing like some Minecraft stuff, also doing some like surfing stuff. Like it's just all over the map. But what I'm teaching him how to do is to find the things that he wants, like a GoPro, a new surfboard, Nerf gun, to create videos around those things, to attract sponsors. And then I'm teaching him how to package himself so that together we can sell sponsors and he'll never have to get a job. How many of you would like to have so much revenue, so much money coming in from sponsorships that you never have to get a job or you can quit your job? Say yes in the comment section right now. I want to hear from you. I want to give a big shout out to my man, Andrew Can. Andrew Can is our top dog moderator, works at the TubeBuddy team, good friend. Love to have him out there. I also want to give a big shout out to Christina Smallhorn. Christina Smallhorn is a real estate vlogger. She does phenomenal. She's really a video creator and does amazing work for the real estate niche, helping people to buy and sell their homes and have fun while doing it. She just won a free pass to Vid Summit with Daryl Eves because of the video she made. So give it up for Christina Smallhorn. Really great to see all the work that she's doing. Want to say what's up to my man Doing It With Jason. I love Doing It With Jason because I've watched him grow from like small channel goofball guy to 10,000 subscribers. I've had him on my shows multiple times. Very, very talented streamer. He's out there. Want to say what's up to the Scottish Gamer. The Scottish Gamer. It's good to see you. Good to see you out there in YouTube land. My daughter's name is Scotland. It's her name. Yeah, it's her name. Her name is Scott. We call her Scotty, right? And she's named after my grandmother's heritage, Welsh Scottish. The Cast Life, good to see you. Peace right back to you. Magdalena Helen, great to have you out there. Leonard Correa, love to have you. Josephine DeSmet, so glad that you could join us today. I'm really glad you stopped by. Hey, I'm going to ask you guys a small favor. Okay, I'm going to ask you a small favor, and I don't want you to take this the wrong way, okay? But I just spent my whole heart and soul creating a brand new video, okay? And I'm placing that video in the comment section now. Here's my question for you. Will you click on that link? And will you leave me a comment on that video, please? And I would really love it. For those of you watching on desktop, open it in a separate tab and let it roll. I need the watch time, okay? We put a lot of energy into this video, and, you know, like many of you, it just didn't pop, and we were really hoping to pop. We were really hoping that it would pop. I'm a little disappointed, but I thought I would ask you, the TubeBuddy audience, to help me throw some life back into this video. Now, today we're going to be covering JBD, Kamen Man 73, Anjum TV, the Razzle Ammon Show. Here's what I want to know, guys. So many different TVs and shows. What do you guys do? I want to know what it is that you do, and I want you to tell it to me in such a way that it actually makes me want to go see your channel, right? Oh, I do gaming vids, right? So does everybody else, right? I want to hear you say, like, I cover Minecraft in a really exciting way, or I interview, you know, local board game experts, or whatever the case might be. I want you to really sell me on your show. Tell me what it is that you do, because I want to hear from you, and it's important that we all do this together. David 3000 is saying video is rolling. Only Claire Jones is saying, yep, we all need so much watch time. Yeah, it's true. It's true. Scottish Gamer is saying, I'm on mobile, but I'll watch it after the stream. Thank you, my man. Appreciate that. And if you even want to click it and come back so it's in your history, that would be amazing. And I want to know who you are. The reason I want you to comment is because I want to comment back to you, and I want to get to know you guys. You know, we're re-engaging back on YouTube in a major way, and we want to make some new friends. We want to make some new friends. Sabby BG, my Indian abroad, is logging in. So glad that you're here. Glitchy Chris, got a great name, is saying, I have a great logo. That is why you must subscribe. Law Nation is saying, I cover sports. I got about 37,000 subs. That's phenomenal, my man. Congratulations. Why is it Law Nation? Well, I would have thought you're in the lawyer space. ERN is saying, I wish I got views. The 8-Bit Owl is saying, I need monetization. Guys, if you have questions that you want to ask me today, we're going to have plenty of time for that. I'm going to go through the training pretty quickly today. And my goal for you today is that you would hear what I have to say and internalize it, okay? Because for many of you, what I am going to say is professional. It's business-y. And I know that that could strike you the wrong way, because I think many of you have jobs and YouTube's your side hustle. I think others of you are in school, right? And you're not even in the workforce yet. And that's great. This is a great time for you to be building your YouTube channel. Okay, I wish that I had this when I was in college even. When I was in college, you know, YouTube was sort of a brand new thing. And I had already uploaded 2 or 3 vids. This is about 2008, 2009. Okay, the economy had just crashed, right? I don't know how many of you were working at that time, right? I'm guessing you're a little bit younger crowd, and that's totally cool. Let me tell you something. We didn't have that, man. I was working my tail off, and so I was uploading to YouTube. And at that time when I was going to college, I wasn't building my own channel. I was actually selling other people on why they should be putting videos on YouTube. But the term build a channel, can you guys hear me? Yeah. Okay. I'm sorry. I'm checking my stats here, and I want to make sure that everything's working. You guys can hear me? Good. Okay, great. Because I'm seeing my bars here, and they're just a little wonky, and then through my ear holes. Thank you, Brian G. My man, Brian G. Logging in. I didn't have time. We didn't even talk about building channels. In those days, it was just about making videos and sharing them, right? It was more about virality. It was more about like embedding them in your website. It wasn't about channels, okay? So you guys are in this really great position to be building your channels and to be focusing on that, 90%, maybe 80%. But the remaining 10%, I want you to start thinking like a business person. Okay? I want you to start thinking like, how do I monetize this outside of AdSense? Newsflash, AdSense is going to get harder and harder. Something like 7 million channels on YouTube right now, and it's growing, right? Put that in contrast, 1 million podcasts. Just put that in contrast today. iTunes versus YouTube or whatever you're listening to podcasts on, Stitcher, right? 1 million podcasts, 7 million YouTube channels, and growing. It's only going to get more competitive. For me, for example, as a business person, I sell channels to people all day long. I'm like, you should start a channel. I'll do your first 10 videos. Channels are getting started all the time. So you have got to find a way to control your income outside of AdSense. Can I get an amen? Right? Woo! You have got to find a way to control your revenue outside of AdSense because you cannot control AdSense. Now, AdSense is a wonderful thing. AdSense is a wonderful thing. We have a goal right now to get our AdSense to a certain level where it pays for all of our video production. It does not at this time. Okay, but we have a goal to do that. Brian G. Johnson, Nick Nimmin, my brothers, Daniel Batal, helping me to do that. But here is where my strength is. I know how to identify a potential sponsor for my channel. I know how to engage them in a conversation that makes them interested. That's my salivating hand motion right there. Very Pavlovian, okay? Pavlov's dogs. Do you guys know what I'm talking about? Pavlov's dogs? Write Pavlov or write dog. That's probably easier if you know what I'm talking about. I want to get started. Okay, I'm going to get started. Dr. Sten, good to see you. Is it you, Dr. Sten? Great to see you. Great to see you. And then I know how to engage them. I know how to put a proposal and a package in front of them that makes them want to buy. So today I'm going to share with you my 5-step system called the STAR system for attracting, engaging, and closing sponsorships to your channel. I believe that you can be super effective with this strategy even if you don't have a big channel. Brian G. Johnson, I freaking love you. Making me feel better already. I woke up in sort of a YouTube-y mood. Like, everything sucks. My channel sucks. I hate this. I'm going to quit. So the first thing I did is I wrote Daniel Batal and I wrote Brian G. Johnson, because these are guys I look up to. And I don't for 1 minute think I can do this alone. I need a network. I need a team. I need a crew. Okay? And if you guys don't have crew, if you don't have like those people that you can go to, I want you to find us on Facebook or Instagram, okay? You can come to me with that. You could say, Owen, I'm having a crappy morning. My video didn't do well. 32 views in 2 days, right? And let me encourage you, okay? Number one, you need to have a crew. Adam Saladin is saying crew is important. Yep, crew represent. I love it, okay? So I'm going to go through this strategy with you, and I'm going to kind of keep it high level. I'm not going to go into the depths of the pit with you today because it is pretty advanced stuff. But I want you to get an idea of how we do this, how YouTube channels actually gain sponsors, because I have the type of sponsorship revenue on my channel that you normally only see from a channel with millions of subs. And here's the reason why, because brands and companies don't know what you're worth. They have no idea. What they know is they know how much it will cost them to make a video on their own. You guys hear me on that? Brands and companies know what it will cost them. They have a mild idea of what it would cost them to make a video and produce it on their own. They don't want to do that, right? If I'm a company, if I'm a gym, I don't want to produce videos on my own. I don't have time for that. I run a gym. I want you to do it for me, okay? Now, I'm not talking about being a videographer. That's not what I'm talking about. We'll get into that, okay? I'm going to go through my 5-step star system, and then I'm going to open it up to your questions. I already have 8 questions on deck. So if you want to ask a question, what I need you to do is fill out the form that Andrew's going to post in the comment and chat area right now. And by the way, can we just give it up for my man Andrew Can? Can we just like bomb him real fast for spending his energy and time? You know, Andrew could be, you know, making videos. He could be making out with his girlfriend, and he chooses to be here with us because he's the man. Okay, thank you, Andrew. So let's get started. Okay, how to find and pitch sponsors for your channel to create regular, ongoing revenue for your channel. And this applies even if you have a small channel. Okay? Now I gotta make sure I can doing this right. I'm not gonna go through every slide here. Now this is the big takeaway here, guys. This is the big takeaway, whether or not you're gonna implement this today or not. Okay? But when you control the flow of sponsorships into your channel, you control the flow of your total income. And it doesn't matter what AdSense does. It doesn't matter what Susan Wojcicki does. It doesn't matter what Mark Zuckerberg does. It doesn't matter what your competitors do. When you control your sponsors, you control the flow. And let me tell you something else. You guys want to hear something? Okay, check this out. Look. When you start closing sponsors on your channel, everybody respects you. Period. Like, is that rude? Is that a rude thing to say? Judges? No, we're good? We're good. Okay, we're good. Look, people look at you and the fear of God gets in and they're like, oh my gosh. They go, you know, who? Okay, so who? Let me pick out it. They said, Josephine just closed the local sunglass company. She's making videos for him now. Right? Wow, she must be good. She must be really talented. Let's invite her to speak. Let's give her a business award. Right? That's why the news calls me. You guys know that I'm on the news in San Diego like every other week. They just called me right now, actually. We want you to come on and talk about some Bluetooth thing. You know why? Because I'm the man, right? And am I really the man? No, right? I'm like a 12-year-old boy trapped in a man's body, a balding man's body. Okay? But I control the flow of sponsorships into my channel, and that makes me look more important. Okay? Let's talk about how to do that. Now, I want to share with you guys a case study from one of my favorite people. This is E for Electric. How many of you guys know Alex G? Is Alex G watching right now? Okay? Because I kind of love this guy, right? Alex is a broadcaster on the E for Electric channel, and when I met him, he had a full-time job, okay? He has worked very hard to get his channel growing. I had nothing to do with that, right? He's working with other coaches. I think you guys know Nick Nimmin, and did a great job building up his channel. And he called me and he said, Owen, how do you get so many sponsors? And so I began to share with him my sponsorship process because I had never taught it to somebody in the past. And by following my process, he closed a $120,000 sponsorship package. And before they even paid the first bill, Alex left his job and is now a full-time YouTuber. Isn't that great? How many of you want that for your own channels? Say me wanty. Say I want in the comment section. Okay, I'd love to hear from you on this. So let's talk about my 5-step sponsorship targeting and revenue system for finding and pitching new sponsors. Okay? But before we do, I want to give a big shout out to TubeBuddy for having me here today. TubeBuddy has been like a member of my family, like the rich uncle who invites me to go fun places and deliver fun speeches to people. In fact, the presentation that you guys are seeing today, this very presentation, I delivered this to a room full of very successful YouTubers at a conference called ClamorCon. It's an invite-only conference, YouTube influencers and Instagram influencers only. TubeBuddy had me out there to speak to that group on this program. So we want to say thank you to TubeBuddy. And as a big thanks, as a big thanks to you guys, we're offering something very, very special today, okay? You can get or upgrade to an unlimited, fully unlocked version of TubeBuddy today for just 1 penny. That's not 1 penny with an apostrophe, apparently. Way to go, Owen, right? For 1 penny, you can get a fully unlocked version of TubeBuddy. Just go to thevideospot.net/1penny. You can write it down and go to it later. Take a screenshot of it, right? Snap the little things on your phone. Go to it later. You can upgrade your channel for just 1 penny. And you can get access to everything, okay, for 1 month. Okay, and then after 1 month, it'll go back to whatever plan you have now, all right? So I want to invite you guys to, if you don't have a TubeBuddy account, get started now for 1 penny, okay? Let's talk about the star system. Hello. Hello. Okay, let's talk about the 5-step star system, okay, for attracting targets to your sponsors to your channel. Okay, step 1 is you need to have a media kit. Now, your media kit can exist in a PDF form or it can exist as a web page. I prefer the web page. I do not like PDFs and Word documents and email attachments, right? I am a link guy. And even if you do have a PDF, you know, what you want to do is put it in Dropbox and send it as a link, okay? Step 2, and this is what like 90% of you will not do. I hate to say, I want to be encouraging. I really do, because I love you guys. I do. I wish I could have been, you know, a YouTuber in my youth, you know. I had a very rough childhood, kicked out of high school. Girlfriend broke up with me. Parents kicked me. My parents were so ashamed. I was arrested in my high school senior year. I was arrested a week before graduation. And I screwed up. I did some stuff wrong. But I wasn't the only one. I was the only one who wasn't rich. So I was arrested. Driven home in a cop car. Kicked out of school. Kicked out of my house. Girlfriend dumped me. Starts dating one of my friends. And I had to go into the workforce and do all of that out of high school. I didn't have a chance to build a YouTube channel. But I really wish somebody would have come up to me and said, Owen, start building on YouTube and create a sponsor list. What is a sponsor list? A sponsor list is a list of potential sponsors for your channel, okay? Now, here's the big mistake you're all going to make. You're going to put like GoPro, Adobe, right? iPhone or Apple. Now, I want to encourage you to do that because it gets your wheels moving, but I want you to think more micro. Think more micro, okay? I want you to think about the local businesses in your area. I want you to think about the local businesses that you see advertising on Facebook, and I want you to think about the apps and the softwares that you use, okay? Because these are phenomenal sponsors for you. Step 3 is to package yourself, okay? Hey, will you sponsor my channel? No. Hey, do you want to take a look at my 10 video sponsorship package? Yes. That's the way to do it. You need to know how to package yourself. You need to know how to contact a brand, okay? This is a big problem, and I've been talking, you know, a lot with my buddy Daniel Batal about the difference between, by the way, do you guys know Batal? If you guys know Batal, put Batal. Just write Batal in the comment section because he's a killer guy, okay? I've been talking to him about the difference between, you know, brands and creators. We're different, guys. We're different. Now, I'm a business creator. I navigate that pretty well, but I still get very frustrated. I'm emailing a brand today. Fortune 500 brand, by the way, that we work with. They pay us a crap load of money. And like almost like too much. Like it's almost like, oh my gosh, I'm like making too much money here. You know? Cha-ching! You know? It is getting hot. I'm starting to get sweaty face in here. I'm gonna turn on my fan. Hang on. Hang on, guys. All right. I'm getting a little sweaty face in here. I'm gonna open the garage door. Get a breeze going. That's all we're doing. It's just a breeze. It's a light breeze. Okay, you got to know how to speak to business people. They're not interested in your artsy words, and there's a way to do that, okay? So you got to know how to do it. I'm going to give you guys a script today. And then you got to have a proposal that makes sense to them, right? This is the key thing, is like you have something to put in front of them that they can say yes or no to, okay? So this is the 5-step system, and let's kind of go through this, okay? I'm just kind of getting my thing on point here. Okay, so step 1 is your media kit. This is an example of Alex's media kit. Really, really simple here, okay? You do not need to let them know every single detail about your channel. Only the big things, okay? So this is just a quick look at Alex's cover sheet, right? And then he's got sort of an example of the type of content that he produces here. Okay? And then he's got the stats that matter. Check this out. You see that watch time growth? All of these numbers are available to you in your YouTube analytics, and you can find them very, very easily using TubeBuddy. Okay? And that's pretty cool. So I'm not going to go through this. Just take a shot of this. Okay? And that's how you can get some additional stats. Now, how do you build out a media kit? I would just go to Fiverr. Okay? And this is someone that I've used before for media kits. She's a level 2 creator on Fiverr. You can write down her name and just go to Fiverr. Say, I need a media kit. Okay? Excuse me. Now, what type of stuff should you put in your media kit? You just put the stats. Okay? You just put the stats that matter, right? Now, if you're only cranking out 30 views a day, you're thinking to yourself, I'm no good, right? No, who would sponsor me? The answer to that is the company with no videos. The company who is not creating video. The company who has nobody talking about them on video is getting 0 views a day. So you are what? 33 times better than them. Even the company that's doing 100 vids a day or whatever, right? They want other people talking about the product or service. And again, this is where you kind of get into thinking like a business person, right? Because we all sort of deal with imposter syndrome. How many of you guys know what imposter syndrome is? Okay. Now, I want to let you guys know I'm not looking at the comments right now. So I hope you guys are just like jazzed up and you're digging this. We got 110 watching right now. So I'm super pumped that you're here. I see Bush Track is going to answer a question. I'm kind of like jumping back into, yeah, How To Automotive. Good to see you, my man, San Diego friend. He says, most companies I see have very little content. It's true, and they have very little word of mouth, and it's what they want. When you know what the business wants, then you can approach them the right way, okay? So don't worry so much about how big you think you are. Focus more on how poorly the brand is doing and the skill set that you can bring to that relationship, okay? And you want to present those inside of your media kit. Step 2 is your sponsor list. You want to go into Microsoft Excel and create a spreadsheet of sponsors. You should look at products and services that you already use. So How To Automotive is making automotive content. I believe you're doing aftermarket stuff. You might even be doing repairs. You want to be looking at the local independent auto dealer. You want to be looking at the independent oil change company, the Jiffy, the independent lube and go type place. By the way, I met a girl on a website called Lube and Go, and I'll tell you, it was not what I expected it to be. Okay, she had nothing to do with automotive. I was looking for someone to change my oil. Okay. No, that's not an innuendo. Guys, can we get serious here? Gosh. Oh my gosh. Okay. All right. Think about the products and services that you already use. Think about products you'd like to use. Think about lifestyle products like wardrobe. Okay. I actually met a couple of sponsors at a men's conference. It was a style conference, and I got a whole bunch of free clothes out of it. Search YouTube for channel stats and search Facebook for page stats. You want to look for other people in the industry, similar pages, okay? And you want to just write all of these people onto a Microsoft Excel spreadsheet, okay? So here's a great example, okay? A couple years ago, I went out and, I'm a live streamer. I'm better at live streaming than I am at frickin' uploading YouTube videos, apparently, right? And I started identifying live stream softwares, and I had a whole list, okay? I had a whole list of live stream softwares that I want to sponsor me, okay? in some way, shape, or form. I want them to pay me for me doing what I love how to do, what is just making videos, okay? And I found 2 software companies. I picked one and didn't speak to the other. Well, the one that I picked the wrong horse. They weren't doing anything. They were not growing. Management shift. Got some free software out of it, you know, but that's about it, right? That's basically all that happened. And what happened is I went back to this company. And I was like, hey, let's talk. Well, they heard my offer, but they didn't want just a regular old sponsorship. They wanted someone to be the face of their company. I've now been working with BeLive for 2 years, just about 2 years. In January, it'll be 2 years, or December. And that is a 5-figure deal. Every year, it's a 5-figure deal, you know? So regardless of how well my channel does, regardless of the fact that nobody watched my new video from yesterday, right? Except for you guys. Love you guys, right? Because I've got sponsorship money coming in, right? So I can rest easy knowing like, well, back to the drawing board, right? So make a list, okay, of people that you can present your sponsorship offer to, okay? Step 3 is packaging and pricing. Okay, packaging and pricing. Now, here's the thing, is I don't believe in using software like, you know, some of these online softwares. I don't want to mention any name because they're actually really good software. And if you have 1 million subs, it's probably a good idea. But I don't believe in that. I believe in pricing yourself. How much do I charge a sponsor? Based on, you know, what your time is worth. Okay? So let me show you a time-based pricing strategy. I'm going to show you a time-based price, which is where you are getting paid for your time. Okay? As opposed to what? As opposed to like what a video is worth. Because you go to these sites like, well, one of your videos is worth blah. That's the video product. What about your prep time? What about your promotion time? What about your editing time? What about your, you know, blah, blah, blah? What about your opportunity cost? And here's the thing. These softwares that are like, what's a video worth? They're designed for people with millions of subscribers. They're not designed for you. So it's not going to help you. You need to be in a place where you're like, well, look, I would charge, you know, X amount of dollars to do a video. And here's a great strategy, okay? So let's say that you want to make $120,000 in sponsorships this year. And you're willing to commit 20 hours per month, okay? Well, that comes down to $10,000 per month that you need to earn. Now, how many of you guys, honestly, $10,000 a month is like you would love to be making $10,000 a month? Say yes, raise your hand, be honest, right? Because I'll be honest, in our circles, 10,000 a month is a low number, right? Like we want to be doing, right? 83 a month is $1 million a year, okay? 41.5 a month is $500,000 per year, okay? So on and so forth, okay? So on and so forth. So 10,000 is kind of a low number, but I know that many of you guys are probably don't even have jobs, maybe part-time jobs. You're making $2,000 a month, $1,500 a month. That's totally cool, guys. Make it 5,000, right? So instead of you want to make 120 per year, maybe it's 60 per year. It's a good starting point. Or maybe it is 120 per year, but you're willing to give 40 hours per month, okay? And the numbers change. But just for this example, let's say that you're shooting for 10,000 a month. In order to make that happen, you need to have a 2.5K, a 5K, and a 10K package. Okay? So you need to sell 4 of the 2.5Ks in 20 hours a month. You need to sell 2 of the 5Ks in 20 hours a month, or you need to sell 1 10K. Okay? Or any, you know, value in between. And I'll be honest with you guys, this is the stuff that I'm good at. It really is. This is the stuff that I'm good at. Okay? And if you want to follow me outside of YouTube and hear more of this kind of content, then follow me on Instagram at Owen Video. I'm really good at like chopping down the numbers, setting goals, and doing that stuff. And I'd love to know if this is the kind of stuff you want me to cover on my channel, right? Because I want to serve you guys on the channel. I'm doing a lot of like, you know, how to do this and how to do that. But those are the sponsorship packages that you need to have, okay? So here's what that might look like, okay? For $2,500, you'll do a shout out on your channel. You'll do a Facebook Live, and you'll do an email blast. Oh, and I don't do Facebook Live. I don't do email. Okay, well, for $2,500, I mean, if you charge $250 per video, check this out, guys. Check this out. Hear me out. Let's just say you charge $250 a video. Okay, I charge $5 or $6. Let's just say you charge $250. But if you're ambitious, you know, golden cojones, charge $500, man. Or lady, girlfriend, right? Do 10 videos for them for $250. Like, what do you care? You want to make videos anyway. So make videos for them, for their channel. Here's the thing. Let's say that you have a gardening channel and you're doing gardening tips. So you go and you reach out to a local nursery and say, I'll do 10 videos for you for $250, and they can all go on your channel. You own them. You're thinking, oh, and how does that grow my channel? It doesn't. It grows your wallet. Okay. But think about what happens now when somebody goes in and types how to garden XYZ. They might find your video on your channel with your face in the thumbnail, or they might find their video on their channel with your face in the thumbnail, and you become synonymous with the industry. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm here to tell you, I'm Owen Video. And in the next 90 days, you are going to see massive amounts of keyword terms related to video marketing, video production, video apps on other people's channels that I'm writing, producing, starring in, publishing, optimizing, right? Because I have sponsors. So whenever you type video anything, you're going to find me. It's all part of a strategy. I just gave you the strategy. Okay? Dang it. Dang it. Okay? For 5K, maybe you're doing 2 videos, some product placement, you do a behind the scenes live, an email blast, and a Facebook Live, okay? Or a $10,000 package where you get like all of the above times 2. I don't know. You got to figure out what your packages are, okay? You don't go in there and you don't go and say like, hey, get a screenshot of this, by the way. Get some ideas going. You don't go into a brand and say like, what do you want to do? Right? You go in and you say, this is what I do, even if you've never done it before. Now, here's some ideas on how you can monetize the channel. That might be a good one to do. Oops. Hello. I want to go back. There we go. Okay. Hang on, guys. I'm having like PowerPoint problems here. Okay. So here is some potential advertising inventory. Stuff that you can do inside your video. You can do a shout out. You can do product placements. You can put links in their cards. But Owen, if I put links in the cards, they might leave YouTube. I know. You are not growing your channel. You are making a video for them. Now, maybe it goes on your channel, but this is not a growth video. It's not a subscriber video. This is a sponsored video. So you're going to have to link out. It's not going to be the same as your other videos. You could sell your pinned comments. How about that? I'll give you 10 pinned comments on my 10 most popular videos. Right? So on and so forth. Off-site, things that you could do off of YouTube. You could put their name on your website sidebar, your website pop-up. You could do a website pop-up for them. You could change your Facebook profile banner to say sponsored by, or you know, you could have them as a promotional in your Facebook group. On Instagram, you could put their link in bio, so on and so forth, okay? You've got to think more creatively, right? You got to look at what you have on YouTube, the rented space you have. You know, YouTube lets you rent their space for free, and all you have to do is follow the guidelines, right? But then you can sublease that space out, right? So you say, look, as part of my package, I'll put a sales message on my YouTube channel banner for you for 30 days, right? And I always like to have these time-based. Don't like to do exclusive deals, although I will. And I like to make it all time-based. Okay, so it's like for 30 days or for the duration of the campaign, whatever the case might be. Okay, so you gotta have packages. Okay, Let's skip ahead here. Oops, wrong one. Okay, step 4 is to make contact. Okay? Sound professional, talk professional, and you'll get more people responding to you. Hey, Jim, I'm Owen with the Video Marketing School on YouTube, and we've been using your product for a while now. We absolutely love the way your app works, and we'd like to find a way to promote it on our channel a bit more. Can we chat for 20 minutes about working together? And then I have an email signature with the link to an existing video, preferably one that reinforces my value. Okay? What you're going to do is you're going to take that sponsor list that you made and you're going to just write 10 of these a week. Okay? And that's it. Notice how I end the email with a question and not like, talk soon, later, bye, right? No, it's just ask them a question because it creates an open loop that they will want to close, okay? Now, when they call back, here's the big thing is that you don't want to get stuck in this you don't want to get stuck in this never ending. Are you available Wednesday? I'm not available Wednesday. You available Tuesday? Tuesday's no good for me. How about Thursday at 3? Tuesday, big waste of everybody's time. Okay? You want to go to calendly.com or Visita.com and you want to get a calendar program and you want to create a 15-minute call link. Use Bitly to create a shortened version for that link. And when the brand writes back, you say, great, thanks so much. Let me show it to you actually. You say, great, thanks for writing back. Click the link below to grab a spot on my calendar and we can see if there's a fit for us to move forward. Okay? And then you say thanks with an email signature with a different video. Okay? And now what happens is you're sending out these emails and you're just like copy, paste, copy, paste, copy, paste. And your email is just filling up with new appointments. You know, and maybe you get 1 out of every 10. Maybe you get none out of 10. Well, just do 10 more the next week. Okay? And fill up your calendar with these spots. Step 5 is the perfect proposal. Okay, so you're going to get, here's how it looks, okay? Now, again, I know some of you guys are like, oh my gosh, this is work. This is not fun. YouTube's fun and this is work. I totally get it, okay? Maybe you're not ready for this yet. Put it in your head because this is what we do, okay? This is what we do when we want to make tons of money is you got to reach out to the company. You got to go to conferences. CVX Live's coming up in Utah. I'm speaking there. Who's going to be there? Video Marketing World's coming up Friday. I'm going to be there. Who's going to be there? Power of Video in Ireland is happening next week. I'm going to be there. Are you going to be there? Right? There's going to be brands there. There's going to be companies there. And I'm going to meet them. Not only in the sponsor hall, but also just walking around looking for YouTubers to meet and talk with. In fact, I was at Vid Summit. And a real estate agent came up to me and was like, good friend of the community, by the way, Carlos Zepeda and his client Kiwi. And they go, hey, you work with business owners? Yeah. They're like, yeah, these guys are all like YouTubers. Like, we're looking for like a business guy. And I'm like, I'm your guy. And they're like, can we do a deal? And we did a deal. $12,000. And I didn't have to make any videos for them. I just taught them how to make video. Did you realize you could teach a company how to make video? Teach them what camera to buy. Charge for that. Is that a sponsor? It's not the sponsor that you're probably all dreaming of, okay? You're all kind of dreaming of like a sponsor that's like, I love your work and we just want to pour money at you and all you have to do is shout us out. You know? The goal, look, when you get 4 million subs, you'll get that. You'll get tons of that. You'll have to turn some of that down because you'll have so much of it. But on the road up, wouldn't it be nice to just take all the little deals that are willing to pay? Yeah, hey man, I'll show you how to upload videos to YouTube. Let's do $500 a month. And I'll give you 2 hours a week. How many for you is a good deal for that? That's a good deal. Right? Is that, what's that? 50 bucks an hour? 50, 100, 200, 300, 400, 500. Yeah, that's 50 bucks an hour. For 2 hours a week to show some local company how to make a video. Right? It's good stuff. Okay, step 5 is your perfect proposal. I'm gonna skip through this. You guys, you need to know this, but we'll help you create a proposal template, or when you're ready. And a proposal format looks something like this. You've got a cover slide, a little bit of info on who you are, a little bit of your audience, a little bit of stats from your audience. Okay, you want to talk about the plan you're gonna pitch them. You want to talk about the team, the timeline, and the costs. Okay. Is this the same thing as your media kit? No, your media kit is sort of like what you're showing them along the way, right? It's just an additional tool to show them that you have the stats, and then you'll reinforce that. And this is just kind of a look. This is an actual presentation that we developed for a client. Tell them what they're going to report on. Is look at the timeline, okay? And that's how all of that works, okay? That is my 5-step star system for attracting prospects. What can you do right now? What can you do right now? I would say that don't even start with step 1, start with step 2, and just make a list. Make a list on your notebook or in your phone. Make a list of people in your local area, apps that you use, products you use. Now, I'm not talking about Suave. Oh, I'm a makeup person and I use MAC makeup or Suave, shampoo, which is like the cheap shampoo, but so I'm going to call them. I'm going to call GoPro, right? That's not what I'm talking about, man. Apps on your phone, right? Small companies that don't have YouTube channels. Go look them up. Look them up. See what they're doing. Put them on a list. And that's the first thing that you can do, Put them on a list. I gave you guys the script. If you have questions, just use it. Just use the script, right? Like, what are you waiting for? Make a list. If you have that list and you tape it to your wall, I'm very big on this, by the way. I write my goals and I tape them on the wall in 3 different places in the house. Okay. Now I'm actually using Alexa to remind me of my goals just so I can hear them out loud. Okay. So that you're constantly being reinforced with them. I'm like, go make this sponsor list and just put it in your house, so you see it. And I promise you, if you just see it every day, then you'll eventually be, I'm going to write that guy, or I'm going to find his email address. I'm going to write one of these guys. Okay. Okay. Amaracia says, I only know of one local business and I don't use the product or service. Still possible to talk to them. Okay. So Amaracia is saying, I know of only one local business and I don't use their product or service. Is it still possible to talk? Yes. Hey, Jim, I love your product, the product that you guys sell. It would be a great fit for my channel. In fact, we've been using Y product and we're looking for someone new. Would you be open to a 20-minute conversation on how we could promote you on our channel? Okay. I've actually taken this approach for an app that I absolutely love, but here's the thing. They're like, Owen, we want you to use the app before. And I hope that they're listening right now. I hope, because I love you guys. I love what you're doing. I think we could do a ton of work together. But they're like, Owen, we want you to just use the app and be a part of the community. And it's like, I'm sorry, man. I don't have time for that. I have a full schedule. Right now, I have 3 sponsors on my plate that I have to learn their apps, and they've already paid me. You know what I mean? Okay, Whiskey. Whiskey is saying, I tend to get free products, Whiskey, when I make connections. I'd like to get money as well. Most of them say they don't have a marketing budget for YouTube. Any advice to push that a little bit? Yeah, absolutely. They don't have money for YouTube. They don't even know what that is. But they do have money for advertising. They do have money for meet and greets and travel, okay? You want to be a part of that, okay? You want to drop the word YouTube and start talking about advertisement, sponsorship, and promotion. You say, look, I love the whiskey. I get whiskey like this all the time, okay? Immediately downgrade their free stuff. Hey, I really love your whiskey. I get whiskey like this all the time, right? I would love to talk about you guys on the air, but the reality is that that space is reserved for clients that are already paying me. None of them are paying me right now, but you don't tell them that, right? I'd love to. Would you be open to a 20-minute conversation where we could talk about how how we can, put you on my channel? And again, these are I'm just kind of going off my script here, and I'm just like trying to read you. So it's not perfect pitch. I don't know the ins and outs of your business, but that's the approach you want to take. I love your whiskey. I get crap like this all the time, right? I would love to be able to talk about you on the air. Here's the problem, though, is that is my inventory. Do you have 20 minutes where we could talk about what it would look like to actually speak about you on the air? Okay, Adam Saladin is saying, I am a 5 times world champion knife thrower. What sponsorships would you suggest I contact? Dude, knife companies, bro. Contact, what's their name? What's the name of the knife company that comes to your house with like, $1,000 knives? Contact them, man. Contact like the company that makes knives. Swiss Army's too big, but in that family, there are tons of independent knife makers, man. Go to like local swap meets and find the guys that are making knives out of wood, out of their trees in their backyard. There's lots of companies doing this. Hey, I'd like to sponsor, right? Think Forrest Gump, man. He crushed it at ping pong and then got ping pong sponsorships. You could find tons, man. The Target companies, right? How about, I would even go with like fork companies. Now I'm being kind of ridiculous, but like go with a silverware manufacturer. I'm a knife thrower. I throw these knives, but when I sit down to eat, I like to use this silverware. You see where I'm going with that? A lot of them are low budget for videos. I've tried many. I get your pain, bro. I'm with you. But the reason they said no was not because of their budget, it's because the way they were approached. Okay, I want you guys to hear me on this. And I'm not trying to knock you, bro. Like but everyone says no. Everyone says I have no budget. Okay? Here's the thing, is that we make budget for the things we want, right? When somebody came to my house and gave me a whole pitch on buying a new roof, right? And the whole thing is like, I could buy this roof if I wanted it, but I don't want it. Okay? So you've got to find a way. You've got to find a pitch, an approach. And a big trick, guys, is anticipation. Is the sizzle, not the steak. Talk about your stats. Talk about like the things that are happening on your channel. Oh, yeah, we got like 27 comments, man. I get comments all the time for people wanting to know. I love tangent. Okay. These. You're a knife guy. Is that what it is? I lost my train of thought here. Yeah. Making it appetite. People are asking me all the time what kind of knife. I got like 27 comments the other day. Like, what knife should I get? Wouldn't it be cool if I said you? Yeah. Yeah, it would be kind of cool. Yeah, would be. Wait for them to respond. So what would that look like, Adam? Hey, I'm really glad that you asked. I don't have time right now. I'm actually about to meet with one of your competitors, but do you have 20 minutes? Let me get your card. I'll send you an email. We'll talk about it. You send him a link to your calendar. Boom, you got a phone call. On that phone call, you put him through a perfect proposal. Can I get an amen? Can I get an amen? Man, where's my glasses? All right. And I appreciate, Adam, your being open to feedback. Okay. Fate Drody is saying, what if you're a 16-year-old? Phenomenal. I wish I was 16. If I was 16, I'd be crushing all y'all, everybody. You know what I mean? What's the guy's name? Tech Smart TV or something? Like Tech Smart did a lot of Snapchat videos, his tech reviews. Dude's like 20. Been YouTubing since he was 16. He's crushing. That's a better age because that's a good market to be in. So, of course, here's the thing, right? What's the guy's name? Caleb Maddox? His dad taught him how to negotiate deals, right? Look him up if you don't know him. Very, very young guy. He's got like 3 companies. He was groomed by his father to do this. And you know what? No one ever told him, just keep making videos. You know what they told him? Learn business. You know, negotiate the deal. Use video to leverage the deal. Now, you guys are different because you're YouTubers, so you want to always be making video, okay? Always be making video. But you've got to start like thinking about the business side and how you're going to get out of this, right? And we call it the exit plan. Like, how are you going to get out of the broke life and get into the good life? Okay. Now, Scottish Gamer asked me something about affiliate sales. What's the best ways to utilize these links for affiliate sales? I've got a few, but currently getting no sales from them. Yeah, no, I get it. Look, affiliate sales are made much better when you offer bonuses. So, you know, I would do like a live stream event where you're promoting one affiliate offer, and then in that offer, you're going to give away something, or you're going to give them something additional. It's hard. I don't know the affiliate, like if it's a board game or an app, I'm not exactly sure. But you want to do something like, hey, for anybody who purchases, so for example, I pitched the TubeBuddy for 1 penny, right? I was gonna do this, but it's just like too much work. You know, the offer is good enough, right? To get the full the TubeBuddy package for 1 penny. But the thing is, you know, if I were to do like a whole 30 minutes on all the features and say, plus whoever gets the first 10 people to get this 1 penny offer, I'm also gonna give you full access to the video marketing school. Full access to the video marketing school for a full year. $37 a month value. That's like $200, $300 a year, right? It's going to cost you 1 penny. And you drive them there, okay? Bush Trek Bosch is saying, mention it in a video. Kind of. Like, when was the last time you bought something because you heard it mentioned? Right? Advertising doesn't work that way. You guys want to get to know advertising. There's probably a couple of you out there that really want to get to know this stuff. Go get a book, The Wizard of Ads. He's got like 3 books, maybe more, but like The Wizard of Ads. It's like these old journal diary collections. They're really, really phenomenal. They just kind of like teach you the mindset of advertising. Repetition, repetition, repetition. Gaming merch and branded hoodies. Okay. So, I mean, branded hoodies are hot, dude. Like, all right, I'm selling hoodies today. We're going to do a hoodie marathon. Check it out. For every hoodie that you buy today, we're donating $1 to St. Jude's Hospital for kids with cancer, right? Or for every gaming merch, for every like headphones, every set of headphones you buy, we are going to give you a shout out on our channel in the next 3 videos. You do it at the end of your videos, right? Okay. Jan, is it Jan or Jan is saying growing here is hard? Yeah, it's the toughest thing I've ever done. Are you kidding me? I just wrote Brian today and I'm like, YouTube sucks and I hate it. You know? He says, cool, man. See you in the next video. I'm like, yeah, I'm working on the next video. You know, and we actually launched it just a few hours later. I was going to wait till next week, but I'm like, screw it. Let's launch it now. Let's see what it does. By the way, brand new video. Would love for you guys to go check it out. Rosh Seilers, good to see you. Just launched a brand new video, guys. I tell the story. It's really a story of how we almost lost everything. Like this big Fortune 500 client, you've seen some of their stuff. They were all the money we were making, and they almost pulled the plug on us. But it was my creative thinking that got us out of it. And in this video, I show you how. So if you want to know how to think more creatively so that you can like make money creatively, go watch that video. Okay. Happy trails hiking. It's about time. Been following you on Instagram. Love to see you. Okay, let's go through some of these. Questions here. We started with 8. We still have 8. Okay. Buy or buy not is saying, after applying Brian G. Johnson's tips and tricks, I'm getting more views, but my subscription rate is still low. Only getting about 15 to 30 subs per month. Okay, 15 to 30 is not bad, man. Like, you know, 30 subs a month times 12 is 360 per year, right? That's not bad. But here's probably what you're doing is you're making videos for likes and views, or you're making videos for views, but then you're asking for subscribers. 2 different videos, man. You got to have a video that you know is going to get views, and you got to do a video that you're going to get subscribers from. So start making subscriber videos that are going to turn into subscribers. Okay. Epic Gamer Womp CCN is saying, what's the best way to grow a small channel? Using keyword optimized search terms, okay? Using the TubeBuddy Keyword Explorer, find what keywords people are searching for and make a ton of keyword-based videos. Another thing is look at trends, man. Like the big thing that has kept my channel going is when a trend happens, I jump on it. So jump on trends and do videos that follow trends. And even if you don't love them, right? The problem with us YouTubers is we only want to do videos we love. You got to get out of that mindset. Do videos that you have to do in order so that you can do the videos that you love all the time. 00 Events is saying, what is the best way to get subs on YouTube? Right now I have 12. I have done YouTube since around the beginning of the year. I hope you answer. Okay, so create a YouTube subscriber link, okay? Create a YouTube subscriber link and start inviting all of your friends and your family members and the people that they know. You should not have 12 subs, okay? The reason you have 12 subs is because you got it in your mind that you should only have to upload videos and you don't want to do any extra work to get subs, right? Because you're like, oh, I want it to be all organic. And I'm not making fun of you. I'm frustrated with that mindset that says, like, I'm only going to do it organically, right? And I deal with that in my business too. People are like, well, I only want to get subscribers that do it this way. And it's like, well, then fine, we'll focus on that. But why would you make your bullseye that big when you could make your bullseye this big, right? So start asking people to subscribe to your channel and start asking them all the time. Here's the thing. Every time you promote a video, promote the subscribe link and not the video, okay? Film Guts is asking, my 2 videos go banned in other countries. I used footage from movies and music. Well, that's why you're getting banned, dude. Stop doing that. Breadth of Stupidity is asking, I've tried Reddit, Tumblr, Facebook, Twitter, stumble upon, and I only get 50 to 60 views. How can I boost my views? Less is more, man. You're putting yourself everywhere and nobody feels loved by you. Everybody feels like you're just putting yourself out there. You need to start a Facebook group and dig into that Facebook group, or start a Reddit and really become a member of that Reddit community. You know, and it's possible that your watch time needs to improve. Look at your watch time metrics. How long are people logging in and logging out, right? Look at the first couple of seconds of your video. Are people logging off really, really quickly? Is there a big drop in your retention? The more people watch, the more YouTube will show it, okay? Crazy Kissy is how to get maximum views on my YouTube channel. I mean, maximum for who? Me, you, Brian G. Johnson, Nick Nimmin, the Weiss Life, right? Or the Ohana Adventure. What does max views mean, right? Max views or max views, Crazy Kissy. Publish a video and do nothing. How many views did you get? Then the next day or the next week, publish a video and share it on a platform. How many views did you get? Okay. The next day, publish another video, share it on 2 platforms. How many views did you get? You need to discover what your max is. What your max is, using all of your resources, and then beat that number. Abdul Rahim is saying, I need more subscribers. Hey, you and me both, pal. HD Watch is saying 17. Hello, I have 19 subscribers and I'm not getting any views. Where's the solution? Okay, here's the truth, guys. Here's the thing is better videos, more videos. That'll solve your problem. Become a better video creator, right? I know that you guys watch videos. I'm a media student. I analyze media for a living. It's kind of, not anymore. I sell media now, but I used to just analyze it. And you're watching a video and you're thinking mine are just as good, but not really. If you peel back the layers and see what PewDiePie's doing, if you peel back the layers and see what Mr. Beast is doing, these are very constructed pieces. It's not, I'm going to sit at my computer and game and be funny, right? Did you test the jokes out? Did you run them off a little sister, a little brother, or a cousin? Probably not, right? Oh, I'll wing it, dude. I'll wing it. Well, 19 subscribers is the result of winging it. Okay, so you gotta change your mindset on that and start to really make better videos. Okay, a couple more and then we gotta go. Official Franca says the music video was banned in my area. Am I in trouble? No, you're not in trouble. They're just not going to show your video. Happens all the time. You can dispute it. How can you do videos with music? Just use the videos. Just use the music that's inside of the YouTube interface. Like, don't overthink it. Stan the Human. Okay, Stan, you should subscribe to my channel. You're quoting Ryan Dice. You're the type of guy we want to be working with here. Ryan Dice says, if you want customers, go to the client store. Yeah, you got to become a client store, right? When in business, we talk about you have to be a sales company, and it doesn't matter what product you sell. Okay, I'm trying to make my company, the Video Marketing School, a sales company. We just so happen to sell training on video marketing. Okay. Leonard Correa saying, welcome everyone on your Video Marketing School. Okay. Supermodels is saying, if we change our channel video topic from one niche to another, does it affect much? Yeah, it affects everything. Affects everything. I started as like a SEO and website design. I don't know that I've yet recovered. Right? Most of my subscribers have come in from those website design videos, and it's tough. This is a silly question regarding keywords. Do you go for the lowest numbers or the highest numbers on the keyword? We try to find very good keywords, period. Okay, my friend Automotive had a question. Want to say what's up to Dan at Creator Fundamentals, really doing things right. Congratulations on your conference, man. It really looks amazing. You're doing great, and I love Dale. Okay. All right, guys, we got to end it for today. I got tons more questions. I'd love to hit them, but we have got to go. I've reached my time, and I love seeing you guys out here. Remember, find me on YouTube. Subscribe to the channel, and not only that, stop in and watch the videos. We would love to be teaching you more about how to grow your business with video. And what I mean by that is YouTube is your business. You all want to make money, right? That's what we want to teach you over at my channel, Owen Video, founder of the Video Marketing School. Hope to see you guys soon.